So today you get to see what happens to me when yard sales go badly. I won't get into too much detail because you'll see exactly what happens in a second, and you're going to want to stick around till the end because I am going to be sharing a lot of brands that have sold really fast for me recently on eBay as well. But first, let's have a quick shout out from the sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. How many of us struggle with our mental health but don't know where to turn or who to talk to? I think especially in the reselling community, mental health is just not talked about very often, but this is a really lonely job and really stressful too. I know for me, my mental health has really struggled as I'm trying to juggle everything that I'm juggling, trying to run this business, trying to create content on the internet that isn't always the friendliest place. A lot of you might not know this, but my undergraduate and master's degree are both in psychology, which is why I am so glad to be sponsored by BetterHelp today. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, or even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to, if you're uncomfortable with that. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapists, and this wide range gives you access to help that might not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire that helps them identify what your specific needs are, and then you're matched with a therapist in less than 48 hours. Then you just schedule your video or phone call, plus you can exchange unlimited messages with your therapist, and everything is completely confidential. And if your therapist isn't a great fit, you can always request a new therapist at any time at no additional charge. BetterHelp is offering 10% off your first month if you guys go to the link below or go to betterhelp.com/hustleathomemom. That's betterhelp.com/hustleathomemom. Again, thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back into it. I planned my entire morning around going to this swap meet. I pull up and there's nothing there but construction. I don't know what kind of, am I being gaslit? I'm gonna have to just fly by the seat of my pants today. I have a few other yard sales I'm gonna hit up. Let's see if I get lucky. In worst case scenario, I can always go thrifting and take you along there.
Hey, I watch your YouTube channel.
Oh, no way. Nice to meet you. Crazy. Don't watch, just click away. Oh, that's so nice. Well, awesome. I hope you found some good stuff. I'm late today. It's been a chaotic morning, so. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Is that your friend?
What's that?
Is that your friend?
No, she's just saying hi. Yeah, I just was barely meeting her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she a YouTube person?
She recognized me from my YouTube channel.
Oh.
So.
You gotta tell us so we can say hey.
Oh gosh, it's so embarrassing.
What is it?
I go around to yard sales and I find cool stuff, and I deeply apologize.
That's the coolest thing.
But no, that's nice. Yeah, and you'll want to immediately block me and be like, she's so annoying. Yeah, no.
Great to meet you.
Okay, so nice to meet you guys. Thank you. Take care. Okay, yard sales were a bust this morning. I totally blame myself. I didn't notice. This is so dumb. It was being advertised for next week, not this week. So the big swap meet. So that's so great. So I'm actually near a thrift store. So I'm actually gonna go thrifting. I'm gonna take you guys along. We're gonna have a little detour from yard sales, and then hopefully I'm able to find some good stuff regardless, and we can still have a great time and a successful Saturday. Over in the shoe section, I spotted these Saludos, and these can do pretty well just depending on what embellishments they have. These have a cute llama on them, so I thought they'd sell for at least $30. I love picking up Sundance. You guys know this by now. These are some embellished tassel loafers. These could sell for around $25. And then these Fry boots were marked up at $23, but I had a 30% off coupon, and I'm expecting to sell these for around $100. So it was worth picking up. Smartwool is definitely one of my favorite brands to pick up. It sells quickly, it sells for a lot. Even the t-shirts sell for $30+, and they sell really fast. I also just want to let you guys know that I do go through every single item in the thrift, and it takes me hours, and I edit it way down into 2 minutes. So just FYI. But this Patagonia women's sweater was an easy pickup for $6 minus 30%. Same with this Anthropologie Postmark layered top. This should sell for around $25. So each of those around $25. $5 into $25 makes me happy every single time. Another Anthropologie, this is Dolan, and this is like a peplum floral blouse, like a square neck. Again, another between $25 and $30. This Lily Pulitzer was exciting because it was just $3, and I love picking up Lily Pulitzer, so I'm hoping to get anywhere from $30 to $40 for that. Rachel Parcell is local to Salt Lake. Her brand is very high-end, and I should be able to sell this blouse for around $30 at least. Lululemon, you guys know, it's not a thrift trip unless I find Lulu, and this is like a cinched side t-shirt. Should sell for maybe $30 to $40. I was so excited to find these Figs scrubs for just a few dollars, and even though the zipper is broken on the cargo pocket, I think it'll still sell. I've sold these damaged before really quickly for $40, so I think it'll still sell. And then this is a streetwear brand. I don't think the sell-through rate is that great, but I couldn't resist picking it up. We'll see if it sells. That was such a crazy day. I think sometimes though it's good to show that I don't always have the most successful yard sale Saturday. I think sometimes people like get mad at me because I get comments sometimes, you know, every yard sale you go to is great. No, it's definitely not the case. And just to be real, like I've been having just the hardest time lately managing this workload that I have. I have been so overwhelmed. Like I can't even articulate how overwhelmed I've been feeling. This thrift store overprices their stuff quite often, or it was at least like the highest priced thrift store in the area, but I had a 30% off coupon. So every price that you see there has an additional 30% taken off of it. So I have like a new commitment with you guys too, and that is as soon as I get stuff home from the thrift, I want to have it photographed, put away, and at least prepped for my virtual assistant if I can't list it myself. So I do actually have everything photographed and ready for my virtual assistant to help draft so that I can get them live on eBay. I don't want any more death piles. But while we're here, let's also talk about some things that have sold for me recently. My store is averaging about $6,000 in sales per month. Right now, where my store stands, I'm at about $46,000 in sales for 2022 so far. But that doesn't include Whatnot, which I have been using to sell a lot of clothing, and that's about another $15,000 in sales. So to get to my $100,000 sales goal for 2022, which I do include Whatnot in that, I'm going to have to sell about $8,000 a month for the rest of the year, which I think is totally doable. This Yves Saint Laurent tie, it's like a flannel plaid tie. It sold for $40 and it sold pretty quickly. Love selling designer ties. I don't find them very often, but they do sell quickly if you can grab them, and they're often pretty cheap. This is a brand called Poetry. If you ever come across it, it's a really quick seller for me. This Poetry sweater sold for $30 plus $9 shipping. This is a Patagonia size 12 girls cinchilla sweater, and it sold for $31 plus $8 shipping. You guys know I love selling Patagonia. I don't think it quite commands the price that it once did, to be honest, but it still sells great, and of course I pick it up whenever I can at a really good price. This is a vintage LL Bean fleece-lined Adirondack jacket. It sold for $50 pretty quickly, and TG was able to get this in a padded flat rate, which is always great. I have sold 32 of these Classy Network Brammies. I shared with you guys that they were purchased in a liquidation pallet. What's funny is that was a $600 pallet. I got a bunch of vintage sweaters and Abercrombie and Fitch, and I got all of those Brammies, and I had told myself at the time, like, I hope they sell because I have 82 of them, and luckily 32 have sold. So they might not all be selling immediately, but they've been selling on average for about $20 each, so that's like $600 right there. These Anthropologie Leaf Notes like sequin joggers sold overnight for $30, so super happy with that. These were from my most recent thrift haul, and I'll show a clip here. I'm still selling Sundance, and it's from that huge haul I got months ago, and I showed you guys in a video. This Sundance dress sold for $43. I've sold almost all of the Sundance items that I picked up. It's been crazy. It's been really profitable. So glad that I picked those up. This is a brand called Ronnie Kobo, and this is a ribbed bodycon dress, and it sold for $60 really quickly. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for this brand. It's a really hot seller. This is Arc'teryx. We love Arc'teryx. You guys have probably heard me talk about it on my channel or other channels. It's so great. Very quick seller. Sells for a lot of money. It's like the upgraded version of Patagonia. Sells for more and sells faster. And this women's full zip white fleece sold to one of you guys, to one of my subscribers. So definitely, if you are a subscriber, you come from like one of my videos and you're checking out my store and you want to buy something, let me know you're a subscriber and I'll for sure give you my best deal that I can. These are some Sorel steel-toed boots. I got these at a yard sale that I went to with TJ. I paid $5. It did have a little bit of discoloration on one of the boots, but otherwise in really, really good condition. These sold for $40 plus $20 shipping, and they sold really fast. And this is standard James purse. It sold for $40. It was new with tags. You guys know this is one of my favorite brands and one of the fastest sellers for me. James purse is a great brand to look out for. Everything that they have is really simple looking and really kind of plain solids, a lot of just classic long sleeves, short sleeves, polo, crew necks, but they sell great and they sell for really good money. So always keep your eyes peeled for standard James purse or just James purse. So like I mentioned, I sell between $6,000 and $8,000 a month, and I need to keep that up if I'm gonna hit my $100,000 sales goal. I think I'll hit it. But this is just how I run my store. I always am on the lookout for really fun things that I can buy to try to flip online. And I'm so glad that you guys tagged along with me today. It started out a little bit rocky, but I'm glad you guys stuck around with me because I think I still found some really good stuff that will hopefully sell for some good money and get me to my goal of $100,000 this year. All right, that does it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so, so much. I've created a playlist here of my other yard sale finds that were much more successful, so you can click here and check those out. Thanks again, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video. It helps me so much. Take care, and I will catch you next time.